Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake. This channel is called Jake of All Trades, and today we're gonna get to the brand new song between BABYMETAL and Slaughter to Prevail, Song 3. This is an unexpected collaboration because other than the fact that both of them are metal bands, the styles of metal could not be more different. And so I am very, very curious to hear about how these two are going to intermix in this song. Let's not waste any more time and let's get started. All right, here we go. Song 3, BABYMETAL and Slaughter to Prevail. Here we go. Wasted no time there. No build up. That was Momo? Just the contrast, oh my god. Just the guitar tone and the vocal tone. So different. This is a little bit more of what I was expecting. I love the vocal layerings between like Alex's and Momo's screams. I'm curious about the inspiration for this. Oh boy, here we go. The bear has arrived. BABYMETAL's going full breakdown headbanging mode. This contrast is so amusing. I like the subtle humor they have in the video too. He's like dancing, it's just like not something I'd expect from Alex. Oh, that was so much fun. Man, what a song. I probably listened to that song, I think, 3 more times after listening to it initially, so I could try and pick out everything I could, from the imagery to the musical choices and everything. And I also looked up the lyrics too, because it's all in Japanese and Russian, except for maybe like an English word here or there. But like, I had to figure out what this song meant and why they were singing a song called Song 3. I still don't know the inspiration for the song. I'd be very curious about that. I don't know. There's a little part of me that thinks it could have just come out of, because of some of the playfulness I was discovering with this, that they were like, we need a song to fit the third song on the record. Why don't we just call it song 3? We already have a song 4, which I'm gonna also do here. But we already have a song 4, why not do a song 3? We need to fit a slot on the album here. How can we play with this idea and be as playful and nuanced and come up with all these like little references and plays on words to create this song together. Oh, and by the way, you know, let's not just go like kawaii baby metal. Let's like bring in one of the most brutal bands we can think of, you know, to round it out here. I mean, it was quite a creative song. I made references to like a lot of the wordplay, and not being a Japanese speaker, I don't really understand it very well. I'm sure if you are fluent in Japanese, you're probably thinking it's pretty brilliant. I know Ichi-ni-san, I learned that learning karate as a kid. So that part I understood, and then there's like the sanda, which sounds like thunder, so a little wordplay there. And then I saw like references to like Bari-san, like 3 bars meaning like full of energy, being a reference to like cell tower reception or something. Again, this is like beyond my understanding. I was just reading a lot of Reddit to try and figure out what the heck I am listening to and trying to understand it to the best of my ability. And obviously throughout the song there was all different like 3s showing up, like the 333. There was some reference to like the 7-3 haircut, which again is a cultural thing I don't really understand. Then it sounds like there was also like a reference and tribute to like a Japanese wrestler, and it also references the 3 members of Baby Metal. They make references to 3rd year in school, like they're in classroom 3. And then somehow like there was like a reference to like sunglasses somehow being part of the wordplay or rhyme. Again, any of you that are watching this that speak Japanese probably understand this way better than I can, but these are the things I'm just picking up from Reddit, just trying to understand what's going on with this. But the story itself, after watching it through a couple times, started to make more sense upon subsequent listen-throughs and watch-throughs. I was kind of trying to figure out, okay, what's with the kid, what's with the working, what's with the boxing, like, I don't see the through line here, but I started to realize, oh, that's Alex. That's Alex Terrible. He's drawing Baby Metal at the beginning, and then like his bandmates come in and bully him and push him around and stuff, and then it flashes from him being a kid to being an adult in the workplace, where his boss comes down, throws a bunch of things down. He's just like, I can't do this. I hate this. I don't know if this is like maybe a little bit of a window into like part of Alex's life at one point. I don't really know much about him other than that he growls really well and he is absolutely brutal. And that he's Russian. In the progression of the story, I like how it goes from him being in the office, just kind of like getting frustrated with his work, and then like it cuts to the office being completely destroyed, and he's just like, oh boy, he just snapped. And then like it leads to him like going into training for some boxing, and then he like takes out the bullies that were bullying him at the beginning, which were again his bandmates, with the power of his screams. Even, like it makes me wonder what the boxing was for, if he was just gonna like take him down with like a so anyway, but it was playful, it was like subtly funny, and then along with the subtle humor, I think, with the, you know, not just the wordplay that was going on, but like you have the crunch of the guitar and the depth and breadth of the guitar and bass together, as well as kind of like little rattle to the bass, as well as like just the punchiness of the drums, just bringing about this super heavy, brutal soundscape. And aside from Momo's screams at the beginning, like Echide-san, by the way, her screams, I thought I've like maybe caught like little glimpses of them in previous reactions, but like I think here, like it sounds like it's on full display right in your face here. It's like, oh wow, I did not expect that. That was cool. But then you go from all of that brutality to like the most kawaii way possible, and it's like the contrast is striking. Kind of like the lightning in the video too. And also the visuals, where you have the, for lack of a better way to say it, the like anime-esque visuals with like the circles and the 3s and the sunglasses and other things that were just like popping up on screen to like be super poppy in the midst of all this brutality. And One of the other things I noticed too was that, as far as I'm aware of, unless Sue is like part of some of the other like gang vocals, she's not coming in until the chorus. I was expecting a little bit more like the chorus to be a little bit more of what this song was, because that's kind of what I'm used to with BABYMETAL, but they've saved that for the chorus, and of course Sue sounds amazing. And I think one of the things from me to you, there was a lot of like talk about the auto-tune on her voice. I didn't hear it in this one at all, and I've heard her sing in some live videos before, and she does not need the auto-tune, and it definitely sounds like it wasn't really used here, or it was used very sparingly, which again think, you know, going back to from me to you, just kind of goes to show that the auto-tune there was more artistic rather than necessary. Anyway, I'm getting out of this video and going back to the other video for some reason. But anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake. This channel is called Jake of All Trades, and we're going to be doing BABYMETAL's brand new song today, From Me to You, featuring Poppy. Then the bridge and the breakdown, that was such a brutal breakdown. But then like one of the things I enjoyed about it too is like, again, BABYMETAL kind of defying the expectations a bit. They're a lot of times very highly coordinated and like coming up with these very nuanced, very precise dance moves. And then for the breakdown here, they're just like, headbanger. Like, I just love how they like throw all of that to the side and they're just like, this is what's appropriate now, is just for us to headbang. That was awesome. Just a perfect choice in that moment. Then they come back to the breakdown at the end of the song, but they cut it short, which like threw me off. I'm like, okay, it's gonna continue on for like maybe another bar or two, and it didn't. It just cut off, and I'm like, and then it was done, and it was like moving on to the next video, ad popping up, and I'm just like, I wasn't ready for that. So this song was just so full of nuance, so full of wordplay that I will not be able to understand in a million years. So it's probably more oriented for people that live in Japan or are from Japan, speak Japanese and all that. Still, even as someone who's completely foreign to a lot of the concepts in the video, I enjoyed it. There was still enough of it for me to pick up on and enjoy. So thank you guys for putting this out and coming up with something I would never have imagined in a million years. But that's it for this video. If you liked it, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss anything going forward. Go obviously check out the official song, link in the description here. And if you have any recommendations for other BABYMETAL songs or other bands I should check out on this channel, drop it in a comment. I'll give you a shout out whenever I do any of those videos. And I also want to thank Jonas S. for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's it for this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless you. And rock on.